Andito po tayo ngayon sa St. James Parish, isa pong 17th century simbahan sa Betis, Pampanga. We feature here several church because we have very beautiful church, and I think we should be very proud of that, that the church can also be a sanctuary, because, Filipino are 90% Catholic. Whenever they have problem, I notice they go to the church, to talk to God, to pray. And here we are, the best people who can really make them understand you are doing what is right. And by trying to understand, the gospel is really the priests, the bishops and who are in authority to express God's love to us.
Alam po nating lahat na ang simbahan ay ang sambayanan ng Diyos. That includes all of us, the faithful, hindi ba? At ang pinakamalaking bahagi ng simbahan ay ang laiko. Meaning to say, yung hindi ordained ministers in the church, they have a role to play also in promoting the interests of the church. The church is calling for building a civilization of love. And this is not just a call here in the Philippines. It's actually a call that was sounded already by Pope John Paul II. So parang the foundation should be love, and this was further affirmed by Pope Benedict XVI by writing his first encyclical letter, yung Deus Caritas Est, God is Love. Bumalik siya sa pinaka-basic. Tapos yung pinaka-basic doon na binabanggit niyang love, madalas i-translate ito into charity. Kasi yung love na pinag-uusapan natin sa first letter of Paul to the Corinthians, hindi lang ito romantic love. Ito ay above all, this is, the word is charity. Parang love that you do not restrict only in the family. Love that you do not restrict only among two people who are in love with each other. There is where we really explore the implications of loving. At ang pinaka-genuine implications ng loving has to do with building a society. Building a society founded on three things: character, capacity, and community. We have to build character if we want our people to really develop.
The power to unite here, the reason why, is really telling the people, we can all be together, the government, the businessman, the family, the church leader, we can all work together, in order to achieve peace, in our country. And then in case there is problem, we can, communicate, we can, cooperate, and the best way is because if you have fear in your heart, if you have a very strong faith, then you know that in everything that we do, it should always be with the right values in life.
Kung minsan, pwedeng ang isang tao ay salat sa kayamanan pero may karakter.
Yes.
No? And nabubuhay ng simple at may prinsipyo at may pinaninindigan sa buhay niya. Ay hindi yun dukha, di ba? Because he's rich in character. In fact, they should be the backbone of social change, di ba?
Very rich in love, God's love, no?
Of course.
Kasi kahit na dukha sila, nakikita nila yung pagmamahal ng Diyos sa kanila. That's why the character is there. Hindi sila nagbibitiw. Diba?
At mayroong tamang priority sa buhay.
Yes.
Alam nila ang kanilang sense of values. Ang sense of values kung minsan ang sirang-sira na dito sa ating lipunan. Parang hindi na alam kung alin ang mas mahalaga, hindi masyadong mahalaga. Para ba tayong nahuhumaling?
Kung sino pa yung inaasahan natin na maggagabay sa atin, sa tamang landas, like our government, like the rich people. Meron na silang lahat, di ba? As you said, they have everything. They don't live in poverty. Di ba? Have power, they have fame, they can control everything, they can make decision for us. Pero I could say they are more poor than the poor, no? Kasi kulang sila sa spirituality.
Para bang gusto nating ma-attain yung iba't ibang mga bagay, and we pay a huge price. Kung we don't realize, may nawawala naman sa atin. Kapag nawala sa atin ang community, we are so poor. Pag sira ang pamilya niya, sira ang karakter niya, wala siyang community. Hindi naman pwedeng mabuhay mag-isa ang isang tao, di ba? At hindi mabubuo ang karakter niya kung wala siyang community.
Dapat tayo mga Pilipino, in order for us to feel proud we are Filipino, we should adopt our own, culture. So what is the role of the church right now to help Filipino understand na they should really, count their blessing and adopt their own culture. So paano magiging role ng church to help the family understand this situation?
Meron din tayong dalang kultura, di ba? Natural lang na ang pananampalataya nagsimula bilang isang dayuhan o banyagang aspeto sa buhay ng mga Pilipino. ang Kristyanismo dito sa ating bansa, ang pananampalatayang Kristiyanong Katoliko, ay nagkaroon ng Pilipinong karakter. Maraming mga bagay o mga aspeto na galing sa kulturang Pilipino na nagpayaman sa anyo at hugis ng ating pananampalataya bilang mga Katoliko. Isang bagay na lang ang ating malakas na pagiging makatao, humanismo, humanism. Di ba may kasabihan tayong mga Pilipino? Madali ang maging tao, ngunit mahirap ang magpakatao.
Yes,
I think
yes.
building character is pagpapakatao. Hindi porke isinilang ng tao, tao na siya. Di ba? Para sa akin, mahirap magpakatao kasi ang taong hindi nagpapakatao, nagpapakahayop. Oh.
Ako naniniwala, Bishop, with the church around, still guiding us. Hindi naman talagang galit ang Diyos, but rather, He is just telling you, wake up,
Wake
you
up,
know.
yes,
The situation is getting out of order,
Yeah.
but you still have the chance, just come back to me.
Oo.
Because He will open His arms to you and
Yeah.
embrace you.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes.
Yan ang nakikita kong role ng church ngayon, na
Yeah.
you will not condemn anybody na
Yeah.
masama ka, mabuti ka, kundi ang church is always open to those who really wanted to come back.
Yeah,
Is
I
that-
agree with you. Hindi mo masasabing tunay na makatao ka na kung hindi ganoon kataas ang iyong kamalayan at malasakit, lalong-lalo na sa mga nasasantabi at napag-iiwanan ng lipunan.